2088. The mission, to find a new home for the people of a doomed planet Earth.
I chose you all for this voyage. Do me proud.
An elite crew and the most advanced spaceship ever conceived. Become the last hope for the human race.
What happened?
I don't know. Jonathan, complete the mission.
Keep going. Promise me.
Airlock 3, cut sector power, terminate egress. Keep going.
If they fail, there's no second chance. Blast off to a new age of high adventure. Earthstar Voyager.
All right, headquarters wants you guys to see this, so listen up. You might learn something.
Yeah.
All right, I said listen up.
The United States Marshals Service is the oldest federal law enforcement agency in the country. And though the service is best known for bringing law and order to the Old West, that legendary image has given way to a modern nationwide force of 1,800 deputies charged with a broad range of responsibilities. These include the custody of federal prisoners, the transportation of military weapons, the security of the federal court system, as well as the witness security program. But the Marshal's key responsibility is tracking down federal fugitives, bail jumpers, parole violators, and escaped prisoners. Working undercover in a series of ingenious sting operations, each year the Marshals arrest 30,000 fugitives, more than all other government agencies combined. The success of the Marshal Service is due to the corps of hard-working, efficient, and conscientious deputies who follow the procedure set forth in the U.S. Marshals Service Manual.
Hey, yo, Chief, you got lots of deputies like that.
What I got is Waco and Reinhardt.
That's it. This isn't happening. Time's up, Goop. I'm changing channels out of here.
Hey, relax, man. Be easy. He's gonna be here. I'm telling you, he'll be here. Just maintain, okay?
Hey, man, maintain this. I am not wild about doing business in a room full of hot birds. Especially hot talking birds. No, Goop. I'm gone.
Listen, your watch is fast or something. I'm telling you, he's gonna be here.
Somebody here mentioned the word business?
That's the case, and this is the place. I told you he'll be here, huh?
Hey, you told me I had a righteous buyer. This is a rerun of Rawhide I'm looking at here. I don't think I like it.
It's a good thing none of us rode down here for the view, ain't it, Spud?
Spud? Is that supposed to mean something?
No. That doesn't mean anything. That's his way of being friendly, that's all. Now, guys, listen. We gotta do a little business here, okay? Now, why don't we do them nice and easy, and old Goop here takes 10% for his trouble.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of strange birds in my day, but... Is that an earring that boy's wearing, or has he been tagged by the Fish and Game Commission?
Okay, cowboy, you got a smart mouth, a loud knock, and dead animals on your shoes. You brought something else to show me. Show it to me now, while I'm still in a good mood.
100K. And I call.
FGM. 77A. Serpent. Infantry. Anti-tank assault missile.
Well, looks like there could be some business here after all.
The instructions are extra.
What's that?
Bajen las escaleras en silencio y tengan lista su identificación.
Immigration! Everyone move downstairs.
Sweet Virgin of Guadalupe, not now.
No!
What refrigerator?
This refrigerator!
So you know next time, it's not an earring. It's a stud.
Finally spurred you where it counts today?
Oh, yeah, I'm broken-hearted down here. Can't you tell?
Freeze! Bishopson, immigration. Harass immigration.
Wheeler. Reinhardt. U.S. Marshals.
Marshals? You mean that little Pearl Harbor back there was your doing?
You think anybody noticed? other Canadian Mounties are accepting applications.
Too cold.
Well, well. If it isn't the Rocky and Bullwinkle of law enforcement.
Shawcross?
You know, from the word going around, it's the wonder you two even had the nerve to come back.
Oh, what? Missed the major thrill and run into our brothers from the FBI? Oh, come on, you guys. Never.
Brothers, hear this. I wouldn't have a thing like you in my command if they were to roast me in the fires of Armageddon. You copy?
Nothing wrong with just being good friends.
Wacko. Isn't that what they call you?
No, that's Waco, you know, with a long A.
Like the town?
Wherever they find you types, at least we all know where the Marshals belong. In the basement.
Somebody needs to keep the rodent population under control down there.
Rodents? I thought their specialty was cockroaches.
Always kind of liked the basement myself.
It makes for less of a fall.
You look at him, huh?
Yeah. You don't?
Not up there. Not till they're mine.
I'm looking at you now, Corey.
And as we read the printouts, your district seems to have quite a history of seizure discrepancies. A case in point being this latest episode involving your deputies,
Wheeler and Reinhardt.
Yes. Now, about this Lamborghini they were dispatched to seize from one Ralph the Weasel McFarland, valued at $112,000.
Yeah, well, I haven't actually received the written reports on that yet, but I plan to debrief those deputies personally.
But to the best of your knowledge right now, Chief?
I think there was something about an explosion.
I beg your pardon?
I see the car blew up, and I hear it took an immigration van up with it when it went, too. Well, it could be that McFarland booby-trapped the vehicle before it was seized. You know, I mean, well, that'd be my guess.
So, no car. See? And then there was a Serpent anti-tank missile seized last week from the Grenada Brotherhood that was supposedly en route back to Fort Myer.
Oh, yeah. That. Well, I believe that was in the car.
The missile was in the sports car?
Oh, the boiler needs fixing.
It does.
Now.
Oh.
As I was saying, accountant technician,
Merch.
What?
Merch.
Yeah. As I was saying, until I can eyeball those written reports personally, there's nothing more I can
And are
tell
my
you.
files correct on the fact that you personally requested Wheeler and Reinhardt to be transferred here from their respective districts?
You just stick those printouts in your pocket for a second here, sport, and listen to me. I have been so flat out understaffed in this district that I can't muster enough hands to fill out my warrant squad, much less cover the courts and property seizures. As it so happens, Deputies Wheeler and Reinhardt are two of the most... Yes. They are. Right.
As you were saying, Chief?
As I was saying, I gotta go to the can.
I beg your pardon?
You two go out on some simple seizures, and all of a sudden I'm the hottest ticket in the whole damn Department of Justice. Immigration would like a few words with me. Associate Attorney General. A legal policy. Not to mention some little schnauzer headquarters sent down to start chewing the bark off my hind legs. So if it's not asking too much, you mind just telling me what in the hell happened out there?
We got a line on Corey.
Don't hustle me, Milo. Corey's trail's been frozen solid for months.
Well, we heard he might be back in business and operating in our
Military
territory.
spare parts for our former friends in the Persian Gulf. You see, we ran
Only
across
now
this guy
he's got
named-
this little weasel by the name of Gouper.
We ran
He's
across this
running the front
guy
lines
named
for it, right?
Gouper, and we're coming in from both sides.
Yeah, we're buying
and
it,
it's
so
going
to
good,
get
and we
a little
hide you on
interest
through this
drummed
good
up
little
there,
deal.
right? Oh, yeah, give
and then
Gouper a
finally,
real
there's some
sweet
business with
commission.
Corey. You see,
hold it!
What?
Now, whatever happened to coming to me for authorization on this, huh?
Well, like you said, we were only out there on some seizure.
Right, the pieces sort of fell together. We went for it, you know. But I mean, how did we know that immigration was going to plan a party on the same beach?
Oh,
yeah. Oh, the pieces just sort of fell together, huh? Yeah. You didn't go out there on any seizures. It's Corey. Yeah, you two haven't stopped tracking him since he busted loose, have you?
Hey! He killed a marshal on his way out.
6 prisoners busted out of that courthouse. Nobody saw which one pulled the trigger.
And all the other 5 of them have been caught.
Any deputy killed in the line becomes FBI turf. Now, you two know that. And they're still investigating.
Horse apples in a month of snow after we gave them half a dozen smoking trails.
Oh, Corey! I mean, what's a dead marshal in the headline these days anyway, huh? What's that worth? Can't be much! Shut up!
I gave Bill Stevick his first badge. I stood best man at his wedding. I sent him down to that courthouse. Don't you sermon me about finding his killer, huh? I barked till I was blue to get a task force of our own onto this. All right, they gave us a shot. We couldn't come up with anything so much as a sighting of Corey. I had nothing to stop him from pulling the plug on us.
And he's still a federal fugitive.
And he's still on our boards out there.
Or are you telling us we ought to let it drop?
Does everyone in this office use this as the bathroom, Chief? Or only the deputies I've been waiting to meet? Say, for a guess, Wheeler and Reinhardt?
And who are you supposed to be, anyway? That's the schnauz, the accountant technician,
Murch.
August T, isn't it? This one is Wheeler, and that's Reinhardt.
Reinhardt, yes. And I can assume from the situation that Chief Peavy has told you why I'm here?
The boiler's on the fritz again?
Milo. Headquarters thought we could use an assist on property procedures.
Couldn't hurt to have an extra hand around here for a few days.
His assignment's permanent.
Now that the Marshals are responsible for the management, maintenance, and eventual sale of all property seized by federal law enforcement, well, Headquarters feels that a flawless operation is the district's top priority.
And that goes double-dibble for us. Am I right?
Then along with the car and the missile, I don't suppose either of you knows what happened to the $100,000 in seized cash that appears to be missing here.
Sure do. Well, we're the boys that recovered it.
You recovered it.
Yeah, like I was saying, any property disappears from our district, we take personally. See what I mean?
Right. $100,000. Well, that must be a considerable sum to someone on a GS-11 salary, eh, Deputy Wheeler?
See, that's where you're wrong about numbers again. We're GS-9s.
We are.
We're not.
You're a GS-9, Reinhardt, but according to my files, Wheeler here is...
Let's just get on with it, shall we, Mr. Murch, huh?
Wait,
you never told me.
Right. GS-9, huh?
Right. Okay, stop it, Wheeler! Murch!
Yes, well... There's this $3.6 million estate on the Potomac that was seized just before your transfers here. We're attempting to sell it, but reports have reached my office that someone may now be trying to live there.
Yeah, so maybe the deputies ought to start a little investigation into that, huh? Like immediately? Any questions?
Just thought you should know I'll be moving out of the main house into the pool house.
This doesn't have anything to do with my little promotion now, does
The
it, Milo?
subject is non-existent. Read me?
Fine with me.
Just one question. Have you been at GS-11 the entire time we've been partners?
I mean, all 6 weeks. You know, I didn't ask to be transferred here any more than you did. If you want the whole
Hey, like I
story,
said, the subject is closed.
Fine with me. You weren't expecting any visitors today, were you?
Nobody that drives a Mercedes.
It looks like we got trespassers.
Red alert, man.
Say we hit right down the middle and split the herd, and I take the filly, all right?
You're a GS-11.
Now, this is my favorite room. This vaulted ceiling is just so well done.
U.S. Marshals,
U.S. Marshals, folks, could I just have a word with you over here in private, ma'am?
Wait, who are you?
U.S. Marshals, ma'am.
Well, I have some very important clients here.
Right out here, please.
No, I'm not going until you tell me.
Right this way, ma'am. Are you aware, ma'am, that you are trespassing on government property?
Who do you think I'm trying to sell it for? I don't believe this. Look, I'm the real estate broker, and I had this whole thing cleared with,
Yes?
Well, I have the letter right here in my purse. Boy, don't you people ever talk to each other?
We've had reports that someone may be attempting to live out here. Now, do you know something about that, ma'am?
I'm the one who reported it.
Does the name Danny the Nose Luttrell mean anything to you?
No, no. Oh, wait, not that drug smuggler.
Right, the same guy. You see, this was his home base, and 50 kilos of his last shipment were never discovered, you see? And the word is it's hidden somewhere here on the estate.
But he was killed, was he not?
Yeah, you know, just about where you're standing right now, you can still see the bullet holes in the window. As a matter of fact, that's the one that got him.
I came here for a showing and found there was beer in the refrigerator. At least 2 of the bedrooms look like they've been slept in. And you can see for yourself all those pizza boxes. Oh, here we go. Merch. I got the whole thing cleared with accountant technician merch.
Never heard of him. Must be new. Until I get this cleared up, I'm afraid this property is going to have to remain off limits. Though, I can't say I'd mind seeing you again.
Is that a pass I'm hearing, Marshal?
Oh, ma'am, that's a fact.
And sooner or later, his partner, Simon the Slasher Murdoch, is bound to show up looking for it. And when he does, well, if you guys decide to buy and you see somebody suspicious...
That won't be necessary. We are leaving now. Come, dear, to the car.
No, wait, we have an emergency number. We can have a helicopter here in 30 minutes.
You know, now that I think about it, there were all these cowboy boots in one of the rooms. Now, who do you suppose those might belong to, Marshal?
Well, I'd sure hate to jump to conclusions just now, Miss Hunter. But I would wager that if you and I worked on this thing together, we'll get to the bottom of it in no time at all.
Oh, the Farouks.
Well, Mayan's covered. What about her?
Well, the battle may be over, but I got a feeling that the war is just getting started. All right, now that we've hit half a dozen fast food places, you mind telling me where we're going?
Say, you know anything about fixing garbage disposals?
What?
You see, I was talking the other day with Connie, that's Bill Stevick's widow, and it seems her garbage disposal threw a rod or something.
And?
And I told her that my new partner could fix it, no problem.
So help me, Reinhardt,
Well, they must have promoted you for something.
Yo, Miss Stevick, check this out.
This new cracker of a partner I got has us out cruising for Chile. Me, I'm holding out for Chinese. When bango, I recognize the neighborhood and I flash on how good a hot pizza from Zeppo's might look to you right now. Am I right or what?
You keep ending up in my neighborhood like this, Milo, and my dad's gonna have to up and leave the state.
That is, if you've a mind for company right now, ma'am.
No Marshall's gonna get turned away at this door. Y'all come on in now. Hey, listen.
What?
I never asked for that disposal in the first place. See, Bill figured that this was the most perfect 9th anniversary present that he ever saw. So he even installed it himself while I was at work.
He was good with his hands, was he, Bill?
It was terrible.
Come
It was
on.
terrible.
Oh.
He tried to fix the fan belt on my unit, almost fried it into what? Like a meltdown, man.
And you worked with him?
Well, that was when they sent Bill up to New York, wasn't it?
Yeah, they teamed us in a fist operation. You know, we call it something like 2,000 guys in 10 weeks. Oh, it was real.
You a marshal up there in that district then?
No, not then. Then I was a cop.
He was always scouting talent for the service.
He liked his work, did he?
Oh, do cats chase rats? Sometimes. I'd be yelling at him, you know, about joining another service, maybe one that paid just a little bit better. And he would just look at me and he'd fix me with that stare of his and he'd say, Con, at least everybody that I bust goes to jail. Period.
It's not going to change for Corey either.
Think he's the one that did it, huh?
He'd been convicted of 33 counts of conspiracy to steal and sell restricted weapons. And that wasn't the first time. The only reason they brought him back to court that day was for him to be sentenced.
And if the lot of them scattered and ran like they say, you can just bet that the one that Bill would go after
Will be Corey. Yeah. One right, one Marshal. Not the way they say it. Never enough hands to go around. You know, the day that Chief Peavy assigned Bill to security on that trial, I told him, I said, there is not half enough men for a catch as big as Corey. Next thing I know, the Chief Peavy himself had come to see me at the mill. And he's saying that Corey and the rest of them broke loose and Bill. It was very sunny Tuesday. I remember that very clear because right before he come, I said to myself, why don't you go outside for a change and have lunch out there? It'd be nice, you know. You even start to miss the things you couldn't stand. Go on, Marshal. There's a phone in the bedroom. Go on. Oh, you don't have to.
What do you say? You and me give that disposal a run for its money.
Yeah.
I call your machine like before. It's me, man, Gooper.
Where are you, man, so I can come collect your hide now?
He's back, brother. I got gratitude.
Oh, your gratitude don't get me back my hardware. I almost lost my butt saving yours. You owe me, man, big.
And I'm gonna make it level. I got you another buyer.
Oh, really? Deja vu, Goop.
Hey, look, listen to me, man. This dude is heavy duty. I'm talking about great sales in here. Ah.
I've seen your goods in action, but I only deal in bulk. And Gooper here, he eyes the merchandise before we deal.
Who are you, man?
I'm the one talking 7 figures or better. You want in? You want to dial Tom?
What need you got?
You got a pencil.
Waco. Is that where you're from?
Yeah, and my daddy and his daddy right on back.
Any of them Marshals?
Well, my great-great-grandpa Josiah was one of the first marshals appointed to the district in 1852.
Oh, goodness.
And ever since then, it's been kind of like a family tradition. Would you hand me that screwdriver, please? Thank you.
Did you know Reinhardt before this?
Well, the ink isn't even dry on her transfers here yet. How about you?
No. He used to call Bill from time to time, but I just met him at the funeral. However, since then, there's hardly a week goes by that he's not on my doorstep with a bag of groceries or a hot fudge sundae or something. It's not like what you'd expect from city folk, you know what I'm saying?
Milo's chock full of the unexpected, all right. I'll give him that.
So now it's New York and Texas, huh? Chief Peavy certainly hasn't lost his sense of humor, has he? I remember one time that he stuck Bill with this little bitty guy. Oh, darling. I'm sorry. It's just that I think that I'm all cried out. It just comes in. It's the nights they're too long and my bed is empty. Damn
Just let it all run loose now.
Right, 20 air-to-surface hellfires. No problem, man. I'm all inventory. Right. I'll see you. It's working. It's working. One riot. One marshal.
Merch!
August T!
You were right.
About what? No, I said don't.
About the estate. Somebody's living out there, all right.
Who? No, don't touch those.
Somebody named Hunt. Her first name Joyce, right?
Real estate broker? No, I mean, she reported.
She told us that you gave her authorization.
What? No, you must be mistaken. I told her she could show and try and sell it, but not
Probably just to cover so she can look for the drugs, you know?
drugs. What drugs? Stop that.
We have reason to believe Tedesco's last load may be hidden out there.
You're not seriously suggesting that
I can't rule it out, Augie.
And guess who gave her the green light on?
But this is the first mention of any drugs that I have.
Yeah, that's your story.
My story? Now, you just hold
We're
on.
gonna need all your files on that property, as well as a detailed report of your association with this Hunter woman. Phone calls, letters, meetings, all of it.
You can't investigate me.
What? You got something to hide, August?
Oh, well, no, leave those files alone, please. Stop. What are you looking for in here anyway?
Just a little cooperation, August. Milo, you got that list with you?
What list?
Now I get it. Either I play hockey or you two turn my office inside out with your investigation, right?
So far.
We'll keep a very close watch on the estate, Augie. You have my word.
Then what's this about? 20 air-to-surface Hellfire missiles, 6 F-15 jet engines, 10 heat-seeking sidewinders.
30 ground-launched Stingers, 1 dozen self-guided Copperheads.
A laser-loaded bomb sight for B-52. We seized anything like that lately?
Seized property may only be used with the proper authorization from headquarters.
Back to the files, please.
No! Now, I'm warning you. I've got friends at headquarters. Big, big, big friends.
Well, we'll have to make sure they get a big report. No hockey here, Reinhardt.
Oh, wait. Yes. Guys. Look. A case of machine guns that I can do. Maybe even a bazooka. Cars, boats, planes, houses. We got them. But this kind of stuff, come on. You're talking Air Force Armory or Air National Guard.
He's got a point, Marlon. Okay. But this thing is noisy like the last one. It was his idea. Comprende?
Deal.
My idea? No, wait a second. I didn't say anything about...
Stay low, Augie.
But, sit tall in the south. You hear?
No, wait. You can't just go... Accountant technician merch here.
You say this missile's lost?
Well, according to our man Merch, it was set to go back to Fort Myer, but,
Didn't show up, huh?
Mm-hmm. And as near as we can figure, it must have been sent here by mistake.
Well, I never did care much for the serpent type. Those damn thing can blow themselves up at the drop of a hat.
You don't say.
Now, you take the Tomahawk, on the other hand. Now, there is a missile with some hair on its chest, mister. But look, I don't have time to go goose chasing after your lost serpent here, Marshal.
You just get me pointed, Colonel. I'll take care of the dirty work.
Well, most likely it'd be up at the armory if it's here. I'll call ahead and tell them you're on your way.
Be much obliged.
You betcha.
Whoa, good pair.
Is he yours?
Not so's I'm writing home about his what, turbulent travel?
They don't make a sky friendly enough for some people, you know? Next time, think bus.
If I find the guy who invented this flying crap, I'm gonna cut him some new wing holes, guy. You can write that down, Jack.
Oh, come on, man. My wheel's in the white zone, right?
I mean it, man. Nothing is meant to go 500 miles an hour at 33,000 feet up in the air, least of all me.
Hey. Nobody sees the way to my stash. It's company policy.
Oh, you're not gonna stuff me in the backseat of the car with a bag over my head, are you?
Don't like first class. We always got coach.
Coach?
Can't seem to find any record of it. But, if you keep your eye on things for me here, I'll try running it through the hard disk in the back.
Done.
This is Marshal Wheeler down here at the Armory. Colonel Dentry asked us to stop by and oversee the security on that Titan we're shotgunning down to y'all from Langley.
Titan? Here, sir.
Loose whistles lose missiles. Catch my drift, Airman.
Yes, sir, I understand.
Good. You haven't seen a big old dust blue convertible approaching the base, have you?
No, sir, just a moment, Marshal. I think it may be coming now.
That'll be our undercover man, so if you'll just shoot him on through to me here, well, I'll try and put in a good word for you with the Colonel.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Nothing to it.
Base commander, right?
No, I couldn't. The man's been off the base all week.
What? What do you mean? You mean, how did I get through then?
The snake needed skinning. I skinned it, okay? So where's Gouper?
I stuffed him in the back with a bag over his head.
Oh, you did, huh? You just can't admit when you're holding the loose end, can you? He stiffed you, didn't he?
Some attitude you got. And for this, they promote him?
I'm dying in here, man. I'm dying.
Well, I couldn't let him on the upholstery. So how long exactly did this snake skinning buy us?
5 minutes tops.
Oh, great. Well, then make yourself useful. Put this on and lie down in the back seat. Okay, the front seat. But today, okay. Okay, Goop, wake up!
I'm dying.
Come on out!
I am dying. I'm dead. I am dead.
Dying?
I'm dead.
You're dead?
I'm dead.
You're dead? Then dig your first look at heaven.
Heaven. This is paradise. Oh, my. Is that a cruise missile I'm seeing from here?
Not for sale, you know. Sentimental reasons.
Reality with a bullet, brother. You are the man indeed, and this guy Vic is gonna be doing some serious business with
Then
you.
he won't mind some serious competition, will he? Yo, cowboy! Your turn!
What's he doing here?
The same as you, only I seen the color of his money. Your new man is just a voice on the telephone.
I'll go up 10% on his best offer.
No, man, you can't do this to me. What about my commissions?
The breathing, Goober, and I'm overpaying you with that. You want more, you'll get your man in this town by auction time tonight.
What's auction time tonight?
I'm gonna put his order on a truck and give you instructions. Right? Then if he shows up with a magic number, you might just catch some coin.
Oh, I like that.
Otherwise, the cowboy here drives it home.
No.
You understand?
You know, Reinhardt, this car of yours is a rolling garbage heap. But, that auction bit, It's a nice piece of business.
Oh, yeah, I'm a regular genius. We're having an arrest extravaganza around here. Nah, Curry's smart. He may not be coming.
I don't know. I think we got time. It's pretty quick thinking on your part. For, city boy. We got a bum connection here, or are you eating something over there, Milo?
Oh, this is a mocha chocolate bar. The decline of the West. Some people have the nerve to call this a candy bar. But I'm afraid I never take a guy down without Sugar Man.
Oh, is that what they taught you as a cop?
No. Only being a cop taught me was not to give a damn, you know. Half the callers I made were back on the street by the time I finished the paperwork.
Made me crazy. I got in this beef.
Lost my cool. Hit a guy.
You telling me you got to be a marshal by hitting somebody?
Well, he was a precinct captain.
Not all of us were born into the wheelers of Waco, you know.
Oh, you've heard of my family, have you?
You made your bones. I wouldn't trust my back to anybody less. Josiah.
There ain't but one person that can call me that, Reinhardt.
And you ain't near good looking enough to be my mother.
Finally spurred you where it counts, did I, Josie?
You can take that Josie stuff and stick it, too.
Save it, we got lights coming.
It's Corey. We take him down from here. Stevik's the only marshal that boy's gonna get.
What's this with their lights? The Goober's been watching too much TV lately. Let's do it.
U.S. Marshals, Curry, are under arrest! Lose the peace, or we're straining out of what's left! On the car! Spread 'em!
You don't even breathe, Corey, until I tell you.
You too, Gooper! What? Get up!
Holiday's over, maggot. This time you're back inside for good.
Guess again, Marshal.
Tell me you called for some backup, man. I was hoping they were friends of yours.
Try friends of mine.
You are surrounded. I repeat, you are surrounded. Throw down your weapons and surrender. This is the FBI.
You see him up there? Yeah. All right.
Right,
don't let go of that again. I am a U.S. man. Hey, Corey! Corey!
Tell them to get the lead out before this gets any messier than it is now.
Corey! I get you! You can't uncuff that! You can't uncuff that! I'm a marshal! You can't uncuff that garbage! He killed a marshal! You killed Stevik!
Too bad I didn't take you with him.
Get him out of here. Now!
Don't do it! Don't do it! Corey!
Easy now.
Corey!
Milo!
I'm gonna get you! Corey!
Easy.
You're mine! He's ours! Nobody takes our prisoner! You understand me? Nobody! Get him back here!
Shawcross! Nobody takes away a marshal's prisoner. Not even you.
Whose rope are you pulling here, Shawcross?
I don't have to tell you, spit. You two are way out of your league and damn lucky didn't get your heads blown off. And if I was your chief, I'd
Well,
have...
you're not. And what's this about skimming our bus?
Nothing. It's our bus top to bottom. Your men weren't identified till just now.
Is that a fact?
And I'm warning you, Peavy. Either you keep these hot dogs of yours on a leash or so help me. I'll have the Attorney General come crashing down on your whole stinking kennel.
Don't you start kicking my dogs, Shawcross. Or one of 'em might just up and bite you where it hurts.
So, move it out!
One riot, one marshal. Come on.
Jeez, I said come on!
Or do you want to stand here and discuss that estate I somehow authorized you two to live in?
We had him, cowboy. So where is he?
He's probably warming his hands over the fire they burned us with. From those who are about to die?
Que pasa?
Yeah, well, I was just cranking up a few choice words for you boys when I found out on my phone here just why we kept coming up empty on Corey for so long.
He was on the run, no?
No. He was on the payroll of our well-tailored friends at the FBI.
Come again?
They used our leads to pick him up 2 weeks after he broke. But the murder charge looked sloppy. No gun, no prints, no witnesses. So they made a deal instead.
They made a deal with Corey?
They wanted him to lead them to his main arms buyer, some character named Varela. As far as anybody knew, Corey was out, so they put him on a long rope and set him right back up in business.
And it only cost a marshal.
Why didn't they tell us?
Because we're not the FBI or the DEA or the INS. We're just the lousy, stick-em-down-in-the-basement marshals. That's why. And if you two hadn't sucked Corey into trying to fill out Varela's next shipment, they'd have never told us. I had to pull strings just to get this much.
And if Shawcross gets us Varela, what does Corey get?
Immunity. Like his sentence is commuted to time served and goop hair goes down the hole in his place.
Immunity? But then you know what...
Yeah, that's right. They hand him back to us for witness security, and we get to set Corey up in a brand new life. Now, how's that for a kick in the teeth?
And we're just supposed to lay down on the tracks and let the subway go over us, huh?
But if you see anything in this office you feel like breaking, you just be my guest.
What the hell is this?
And what if we were to get to Varela before they did?
What?
I said, what if we were to get to Varela before them?
Yeah, we didn't make a deal. And Corey's back to being a fugitive.
And both Varela and Corey go down the hole.
No. No way. The deal is we're out of it. We can't touch it. We can't even go near it.
And that's exactly what you tried to tell us as soon as you got the word, but,
the phone got busted.
Wheeler! Reinhardt! You two get caught back in this thing, and they could have your badges, and just maybe mine to go along with them.
Well, in that case, I'll,
We had better be mighty careful.
You do that. Busted. Why, heck, sir, the darn thing was just torn right out of the wall! Sir!
You're late, Victor. Any problems I should know about?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
Good.
sorry about banging on your door so late, but we wanted to tell you this before it got to you through the grapevine.
And I thank you for it. Some system we got, ain't it?
We don't like the way it's pushing us, but I say we push back. It's where that's got me reaching.
You boys aren't gonna run renegade on this, are you?
Yes, ma'am, we are. And if you're thinking to try and talk us out of it...
Nope. I know better than that. I never could with Bill, and he had a lot more of me than a cup of coffee. He'd never tell me right out, but whenever this jar was missing from the table, I'd know. You boys watch yourselves out there, will you?
Doing 60 on me, Milo, and we ain't even in the car.
I'd start running, but with those hard stompers, you'd never stand a chance.
I take it you have some notion where we're going?
Yeah, the prison.
Nobody tells us nothing. When did they tell us he's coming in here last night? Nothing. Do I get a call saying you marshals are taking him out of here this morning?
You mean they didn't call you about that?
Must be the trouble having when the phone's around you, huh? Yeah, Angela, yes, I'm still waiting. Put them on.
You know, I got a pension. I could get
Yeah,
out of
boss.
here any time.
Yeah?
I mean, who needs
Terrific.
this?
Us take unnecessary risks?
Yeah,
Never. Well, muchas gracias.
Get that goop here.
Sir!
Carl S.
Got
out
a green
of
light,
this cage
Longhorn.
for these
The TV
boys,
says
you
get
hear?
moving before it changes.
Pass me that phone. I'll get us moving, all
You
right.
got it.
So I'm going now. I got other connections. I knew I was going to be out in no time. Say, you ever...
Ah!
Oh, no.
Is this the notorious Carl the Gooper Gooper?
What's he doing here? No. Don't let him take me. Don't let him take me. You...
Accountant technician merge, please.
Don't let him... No! I don't want to go. Don't let him take me, please.
Yo, Augie, is that you? Listen, you wouldn't by any chance have seen my hat someplace around your office, would you?
Better get back to the car.
Listen. Wait. No.
We got a chat here for a second.
God!
I mean, who needs this?
Augie, I'm gonna need a plane.
I was going to call you. Please, guys, hear me out. Hear me out. I know nothing about no feds. I swear it.
Uncuff him, Milo.
Oh, no. Oh, I've seen those headlines before, man. Prisoner killed trying to escape. No, not with me, man. You leave the cops on. At least they will know that I was brutally murdered.
I told you we should have put him in the trunk.
We're not gonna fry you, Gooper.
No? Then what you want with me, man?
We want to deputize you.
Say what?
Passe comitatus.
Again?
Passe comitatus. A marshal has the authority to summon the entire able-bodied force of his district as a posse.
Chapter 37, paragraph 569, note 7. You're going to work for us, Cooper. And if you deliver, you might just keep yourself on this side of the wall.
Otherwise, Corey walks, and you ended up doing the whole 9 yards yourself.
And what do you mean by that?
Oh, he cut himself a deal, Coop, and sold you as a goat.
Oh. First, you two are U.S. Marshals, and now he goes buddies with the Bureau. My luck, man, I'm doomed.
Time to consider your opportunities in the civil service.
Are you really straight about this deputy stuff?
Raise your right hand. You're a deputy.
That's it?
That's it.
I don't get a badge or nothing?
And don't start asking about pay, Cooper, because we already know you're making more than we do.
How about a nice pair of dark sunglasses, huh? He's like... I guess not.
Okay, Cooper, so now you're on the payroll, so now you start talking. Let's start from the top and work our way down. This Varela, what's his piece?
Big, deep, and deadly, man. You blink, you sink. You side, you die.
Major, huh?
All right, from what we've heard, Corey puts together all his shipments. So what happens after that?
Then they take it to a warehouse. Over there, Varela's people pack it and arrange it to get it out of the country.
And you know where this warehouse is?
Yeah, I know where the warehouse is. But it's not gonna do you any good. It's all the way into Palm Springs. Varela's got a nice spread out there.
926G1. Ready and waiting.
Excuse me, what are we doing here?
Leaving.
Oh, yeah? On what?
On that, Cooper.
No! You're not gonna have me on a plane. Back off, Jack. You know how I feel about planes. I get sick on planes. Don't take me there, please. Listen to me. I don't get along with planes. Planes don't get along with me. I like the ground. I'm a ground person. I get very sick up there. Please don't take me in the air. I hate it. I can't.
A deputy's supposed to be fearless, Cooper. It says so in the manual. This is a jet. Texas.
Mm-hmm.
You got this jet off of Merch?
Never underestimate the power of a cowboy hat, Milo.
All right. And you know which way to wind a rubber band on one of these things?
There's a lot of country where I come from. Man's got to learn how to get around it somehow.
How about that? What's that switch for?
Flaps, I reckon.
You reckon?
Then it's the self-destruct switch, all right? What's the matter, Reinhardt? You don't trust me?
Hey, well, me, what? I let you drive my car. Just the Cooper there has this thing about, gravity.
Oh, he'll settle down once the movie starts.
You know, Wacko, you're not half bad for a country boy.
The only movie I see is my life passing before my very eyes.
I got enough room over there? I got 2 more in here. Yeah, I need some more bags in here right now.
Hey, you, Mucus, get some more of these bags out back.
He said we need more of these bags. Now.
Yo, Gooper, I like your wheels. Gooper!
Just tell me when I can get out of here and kiss the ground, man.
You can now, if that's Varela's warehouse we're looking at.
Yeah, that's it.
What's this Feed a Hungry Planet business?
That's Varela's cover. I mean, he starts this hunger project, then they ship the weapons out like food. But you won't find Varela there, man. He never goes near the stuff.
Well, if something heavy goes down, he walks away clean, that it?
Yeah, there's got to be some way we can make him come out and play. It looks to me like they got a load ready to move. You boys in the mood to party?
No, not me. Forget it.
Always, baby.
What?
I ain't gonna tell you one more time. You keep your hands off my wife.
Hey, she's separated from you, man.
She is
mine
still
now.
my
You're
wife,
drunk.
and this gun proves it.
Hey, put that gun down. Put that gun down. She's seeing
I'm
me
getting
now.
tired of you, man.
Whoa.
Hey, come on. Come on, if you got you.
April Fool, girls. And that's the nicer of the 2 sounds this old snake makes. Anybody itching to hear the other one?
Up against the truck.
Move it!
Spread 'em. Spread 'em. Now.
Spread 'em!
Nobody moves. U.S. Marshals. You dig?
He came back?
Man's a deputy. Yo, hey, killer. Over here. Man gives away all this food. It's gotta hurt to think it's falling into the wrong hands. We'll get Varela's attention, all right?
You want me to drive, man?
It's gonna be daylight any time now. Move over.
This thing's gonna need some fuel soon. We passed the truck stop on the way in about 20 miles west of here, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna take the car, do a quick recon on Varela's place. I'll catch up to you at the truck stop in about an hour.
Oh, the grow on.
1 hour. Y'all tell Varela we'll be in touch.
Well, hi there.
We'll get it back. Don't worry, we'll get it back.
Zao was up 2 hours ago. And that car could have been here yesterday. Something's wrong.
Hey, fella, your rig's all gas and service. You want to move it?
Wash it, all right?
Hey, look, I got better things to do, sport, than to watch you clean the truck.
U.S. Marshals. That truck is seized contraband. And it stays right there until I say it goes, so wash it, okay? Now.
Well, it can stay there, but I ain't gonna wash
You
no
heard
clean-
the man. Don't make me bust you, Jack.
Yeah, Deputy Reinhardt out of D.C. I got an emergency here. I want you to hook me into Central Cal Dispatch. I need an unlisted number in Palm Springs.
Bring him in.
Brain, come on.
Where's my truck?
Must have left it in my other pants.
No. Set him up. Marshals. What does a marshal want with my food?
Him.
Kill him.
Then I'd miss seeing you turn Varela here. Over to your friends in the FBI. Or hasn't he mentioned that to you yet?
I mentioned it already. Farm boy. Yeah, this is Corey. Give me Shawcross.
Yeah. I'm cooped up in some Barstow motel, Corey. Where are they taking the weapons out?
There's an airstrip 100 miles northwest of here outside of Bakersfield. The stuff's already on its way there. There's a plane arranged to meet it there at 12 noon today. Varello's going out with the load.
All right, leave it now. You can get there well ahead of the pickup. And we'll proceed. But I want a confirmation call from you on this, Corey. You got that?
I got that. Where Shawcross goes where I tell him to go.
You see, Victor preferred my relocation program to yours.
A lifetime's worth of cash to spend in some exotic territory.
I've known rat lizards couldn't change colors as fast as you do.
You better kill him right now, or I will.
Well, you suit yourself. But then the only thing I'd have left to trade for my food is you. Pick it up.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, you tell Varela I've got his groceries.
Tim, it's the other one.
I'm looking to deal, that is, if he still has something to trade.
You cut and run, Milo, you hear me?
Waco, you all right?
Waco!
Cowboy, you all
Give
right?
me the phone. All right, you know we have him. You know he's alive. There's an abandoned overpass where the old 605 meets the 15. If I see my truck at the north end in 4 hours, we'll do business. If I see anything more, he won't. Here's your stuff. So Varela's got Waco, don't he?
I finally land a partner with possibilities, and what do I do?
Look, man, if you need anything, just let me know.
Yeah, keep that guy away from my truck.
Is that all? Any time to call in the cavalry now?
You're looking at him. One riot, one marshal.
Hey, yo!
What?
Listen, I gotta talk to you. We need some civilian help.
Civilian help?